During this interview, the moderator asked the question about the share structure of BMCS. And in this discussion, I made it known that the share structure has been the same since about 2012 or 2014. I mean, it has not had much dilution at all since that period of time. The shares held in DTC are about 38.6 million shares, and those shares, again, the same, been held in DTC for over 10 years. This stock doesn't trade much because it doesn't have many shares. Those shares are held by about 1,200, 1,400 people. So collectively, not many shares held by each individual person. The assets of BMCS are substantial. With digital currency and the 30 million of physical calcium. These are comments that we had during this discussion. Ultimately, our goal is to raise the money through the tokenization process and not to raise money by diluting this value. One of the things we could have done along this path is to do a Reg A plus, but that would create billions of shares that would go into the float, and thereby the stock would have an impossibility of getting above even a penny, because those shares would be driven into the float, billions of shares, and ultimately could have an opportunity to have a chill or a skull and crossbones. So the conversation we had during this interview was that, and I made it plain that we designed this tokenization process whereby we do have BMCS token that are available to be sold. What objective is to raise a couple $1 million, if possible, by the sale of tokens versus the sale of shares. A much better concept than the concept of diluting a low priced share of stock at this moment that's very low, and then having an inability to ever get above the other value. That was the conversation we had. I'm reenacting some of the components of this video because the audio was not very good, and thus I'm doing this so that we give you some more clarity for what we discussed in this video. Amen.